Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a quick one. It's going to be my EDC update for the month of April. All these items, I've pretty much just stuck with the main pieces like the wallet, the multi-tool, and the pen. My knives will change out here and there, but we'll get into it right now. So with the wallet, I've been carrying the Hitch and Timber, the Rover, in a natural veg tan leather. So this is patinaed really nice. As you can see here on the back, we got some black carbon specks. I don't know if that's just from writing in the pocket or rubbing up against the other Hitch and Timber. This is actually the bullet slip. I carried this last month as well. It's used for a Fisher space pen, but I like to keep a little Arkansas stone in there just so I could touch up my knife some. And I have all my cards in here, as well as a NAFS 2-in-1 pocket sharpener. This is a diamond plate that has 400 grit and 600 grit on one side. That hasn't changed since last month, but instead of having a pen right there, I've been carrying this little set of calipers. Honestly, it's just kind of to fidget with and to get a quick measurement whenever I do need to ever grab one. I really haven't had the necessary, let's just say I haven't had the need to use these, but when I have them on me and whenever the situation arises that I actually do need a measurement, granted it's good for about 4 inches, this has been very useful in those cases. But yeah, for the wallet, we have the Hitch and Timber Rover in natural veg tan leather, as well as the bullet slip in natural veg tan. So that's what I've been carrying for a wallet. I've also picked up the pocket runt from Hitch and Timber as well. This is in the natural veg tan as well. So with this, I carry my little flathead, my little 3/16 size flathead, and as well as an old timer, I think it's the 12OT, the PAL. This is going to be the USA made version. You could tell by the ting stamp. We'll say USA on there. I've actually fallen in love with old timer knives since the last update. I've been collecting a whole lot more, and my collection has definitely grown because of old timer. The fit and finish is just immaculate. You could see all the shorts on my channel about how many I've done so far. I think I'm up to like 11 old timers right now. But yeah, no, these are just great knives. I wish that they were still made in-house in USA, just because the carbon steel, I feel, is so much better than the 7CR17 that the new ones are made of now. And those are produced over in China. They do have sometimes a better fit and finish than these old USA ones, but that is also because they are brand new manufacturer, and these are typically anywhere from the 1940s to 2004, I believe, for manufactured in the USA. I know that Old Timer has a generational series now that are all USA made. So if you want to get a USA made old timer, you either have to go on eBay or go to their website and get any of their generational series knives. But for a little pocket knife, I've got the 12OT. I carry it in this pocket runt from Hitch and Timber. And I have my little Ace screwdriver in here. And I've actually forgot, this isn't the only little small knife that I carry in here, so let me go and grab that for you really quick. So when I'm not holding this 12OT in my little pocket runt, I'll usually carry my 3OT old timer. This is called the Bearhead, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, same thing, USA made. And the lock on this thing is just super sturdy. Let's see if you could hear it. So that's opening it, and then the lockup. Yeah, no. I've been usually going on eBay to grab most of these little old timers, but I'll carry this in this little pocket slip as well. Fits right in. I used to carry my the next tool that's coming up. I used to carry my little mini champ. So I did switch the scales back from the brown micarta to the classic red Celador scales, just because I do like, you know, the classic Victorinox, you know, red. I just thought I'd give it a try for a little bit, you know, go back to the original scales on here, minus the fact that this does not have the pen feature. This just has both the toothpick and the tweezer combo. If you use the version with, well, the normal one with the pen, it doesn't come with an extra tool slot. So you could either have on the front the toothpick or the tweezers, whichever one you'd like, and then on the back you only have access to the pen. So I switched out my brown micarta scales for the red, and then typically for a pen I'll have this Big Idea Design Pocket Pro. I've been carrying the brass one for this month instead of my bronze one that I was carrying in March. I've had this thing for maybe 3-4 years now. Super dark, like patina. I know it shows up pretty bright on camera, so it doesn't do it that much justice, but this thing has been dropped so many times. You could even tell the little refill port at the tip right there has been dented in because I dropped it, as well as like a few scuffs and scratches and small dents all along it. But I love it. I typically use a Pilot G2 gel refill in here, and I've been using this thing a lot, so you can see I've been writing, drawing. I've just been using this pen a whole lot. So for a pen, I'll use the Big Idea Design Pocket Pro in brass. And then for a belt knife, I've been carrying knives on my belt a whole lot more this month. So I've actually picked up this Schrade not pocket sheath, but belt sheath off of eBay, along with another one of the knives. It actually came with this one. So this sheath came with this old timer trapper. This is I think the 940T, 940 or 94OT trapper. I don't think I've had a trapper knife before. Actually, no, I lied. I had a natural bone case trapper, the large, and then I had a yellow carbon steel Delrin, and I liked it. It just, I don't know. I got rid of them. I gifted them. I sold one, but I felt like getting a trapper again, and because I'm on this old timer kick right now, I figured, you know, why not get a old timer one to kind of fit the whole thing. And I'll carry this in this Schrade pouch that it came with, or at least that it was sold with. And I've been switching this knife out as well. So instead of the trapper, some days I'll use my old timer 8OT. And this thing just has a ridiculous pull on here, like maybe at 8 or 9 or 10 pound pull. I can't tell, but this thing's just a monster trying to open. I've, you know, bent my nails and like cracked them trying to open it. So yeah, even trying to get to like the sheep's foot. This thing will destroy my fingernails if I haven't gotten to them already. Oh yeah, and then for the watch, I've been wearing this Casio F91. I actually got this from my wife as a gift, so I've been carrying it ever since she bought it for me. So I love this thing. Like, I use my alarm on it. I have the little ringer to, indicate the hour change and all that. But yeah, no, I love this watch. I beat the absolute shit out of it. So if the light, plays nice, you could see all the scratches that I've gotten on the face of it. But for the watch too, the Casio F91W, and then for my alternate belt knife, I'll either have my Old Timer Trapper or my Old Timer 8OT Stockman. And then one new thing that I got this month, not really new, but a new version, is this 711 L Tools Mini Ratchet Duo. So this looks like the normal 711 L wrench, but the difference is that this is capable of using double-sided bits in the actual stem of the screwdriver ratchet itself. So any Weehaw, Steinway, or Leatherman bits will fit into here. I haven't tried actually putting any double-sided bits here in the top in the actual ratchet portion, but this has just been immeasurably useful because I do work in the aerospace industry, and we use snap-on tools, but sometimes even the small, like I think it's like a 6-inch, quarter-inch wrench or ratchet just won't fit sometimes. It'll be kind of awkward and bulky, so I looked at 711L and picked up, I think, maybe 2 or 3 of these, given my coworkers a couple as gifts, and this is just extremely useful as a ratchet as well as just a screwdriver. And so I'll use this Wera. I think this is the 893-4-4K extension, and I chose this one specifically because this one's capable of using double-sided bits as well. So nice little combo for tools. And then I'll carry my AirPods. I think these are the Pro 2s. So I'll just carry these, listen to music while I work, all that. And then last bit, I have my keys. I've got this Proto. This is my flathead Proto key. I'll just keep it on here, just kind of for a charm. I had a buddy give me this remove before flight tag, just because he was in the Navy aviation space prior to working at where we do now. So he got this as like a bulk deal. So he gave me one of these, and then I went ahead and gave him an extra SK 2.5-inch adjustable wrench, which actually is usable. I use this to take the battery terminal posts. Yeah, it's the little post, the little nut that holds that little collar on the battery terminal for your car. I use this to take that off of my wife's car, switch the batteries out. Could not get the little 13 millimeter retaining bolt though, but I'm surprised this thing held up pretty good. So yeah, you could actually use this thing for work. It's not just like a little keychain charm. But that's my keys, that's my wallet, that's my pocket slip, my 2 little knives that I have on me, my multi-tool. belt knives, you know, my AirPods, more tools, and my pen. So this kind of wraps it up for this month. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is this too much? Is this, you know, too little? What do you guys think? Do you guys carry typically 2 knives on you? Let me know down below. But yeah, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe if you'd like. I'm looking forward to next month. I want to see how different this whole carry is. So I'll see you guys next time. Be safe.